Hello guys, how are you all doing today? Hope you guys are having a great weekend. So today I'll be taking a stroll with you guys on HTML, and let's start with basic. What is HTML? As you can see here, it says hypertext markup language. Okay, let's go through it. So hypertext markup language is a coding language used to web pages by defining the structure and content of the web page, including text, image, links, using tags that tell the browser how to display the information on a page. Essentially, it's the foundation for building a website. As you can see, okay, let's use an example. Like we have OP, we have Bumpy, we have Paystack. There are different platforms, and these platforms, let's just say we use HTML to build the platforms. So it's used to create web pages by defining the structure. For example, when you go through all these platforms, you can see the structure of the way the content are being displayed on the web page, right? You can see the content, you can see some images, everything is structured, it's not scattered, it's being structured from start to the end. Get? So hypertext markup language, and that is what HTML stands for, and I'm sure you guys have already heard of it before. So let's move on to the next part. So HTML describes the structure of a web page. Okay, so what does this mean? So HTML structure in the diagram. As you can see, this is an HTML structure. This is the opening and closing tag. As you can see, so this is HTML structure, which will have the head, the body. So let's use a human being for example. That's why I have to use HTML diagram. Also, a real scenario of a human being skeleton structure. For example, we have an head, we have a body, right? So in our head, the same thing goes for the HTML. In the head, we have our head. In the body, we have our body in the human body. And in this our head, we also have something called the metadata. So for us human being, I'll say it's our brain. So, and for the body, we have several body parts. We have the breast part, we have the skin, we have the arm. You get? So there are different parts in our body you can get. And this is CSS, but you won't be working with CSS for now, simply because you are diversing through the structure of just HTML for the meantime. So with time you get to move to CSS, we will start giving it like clothes, like colors, layout. You get? So let's move on to the next diagram to see what you have to check out. So HTML consists of series of elements. What does this mean? HTML hypertext markup language is made of series of elements. What does this mean? That means it has different categories of elements, and these elements which are different types of tags, which essentially building blocks that define the structure and content of a web page. For example, like div, when you use the div, by default is a block, it's a block tag, it forms the structure of the box content of a web page. Each marked by opening and closing the tag tell the browser how to display the content within them. For example, what we have in our HTML document is the elements we have in our HTML document does not display in our web browser, but what the content we have in the element displays. For example, you can see this is a p tag, right? This is a p tag, opening and closing tag. This is sample text. What does this mean? When you want to run this on your browser, you see this is sample text, but it does not display this p tag. Why? That is how it's being created. That's what our browser does. It displays the content we have in our HTML document, but not the elements we have in our HTML document. So for example, we have p tag for paragraph. It H1 for headings, A for length, and ing for images. You can see, so which you can see here, we have opening tag, closing tag, opening tag, and closing tag here. And content, this is the content element, is the b tag, as you can see. So let's move on to the next one. So doc type HTML, doc type is a declaration that defines that this document is an HTML document. What does this mean? So let me say document signifies that it is written using an HTML5 standard. This like the browser it tells the browser to interpret it using this HTML rule. Yeah. So the HTML, like this edition here, it tells the browser that use this edition to interpret anything I'll be writing on this HTML document, because we have different edition of HTML documents. We have HTML4, HTML3, lots different HTML editions, and as time goes on, it keeps on increasing, it keeps on upgrading. So each of these things has their own rules you can work with. And the last one, which was created on 2017, which is HTML5,